This is Brandon Phoenix, aka I Also Hate Pitt, joined by my brother
Jeremy JN Fiend Phoenix. I'm in the building, in the booth. Yeah.
We are the Raspy Voice Kids. This is the Raspy Voice Kids podcast. You are now tuned in for the new segment, the new show that stands alone, Pop Culture.
I hit you with that pop.
Today, we are doing a subject that so many people have talked about, so many people have piled on, so many people have an opinion about. It's not really controversial, to be honest, but to me, there is some controversy. Grocery carts. Do you put them back? What's it make you if you don't? Jeremy, what do you say? Wait. No.
Okay. Go, son. Go.
Let me read this to you. The shopping cart is the ultimate litmus test for whether a person is capable of self-governing.
Ding.
To return the shopping cart is an easy, convenient task and one which we all recognize as the correct, appropriate thing to do. To return the shopping cart is objectively right. There are no situations other than dire emergencies in which a person is not able to return their cart. Simultaneously, it is not illegal to abandon your shopping cart. Therefore, the shopping cart presents itself as the apex example of whether a person will do what is right without being forced to do it. No one will punish you for not returning the shopping cart. No one will fine you or kill you for not returning the shopping cart. You gain nothing by returning the shopping cart. You must return the shopping cart out of the goodness of your own heart. You must return the shopping cart because it is the right thing to do, because it is correct. A person who is unable to do this is no better than an animal, an absolute savage who can only be made to do what is right by threatening them with a law and the force that stands behind it. The shopping cart is what determines whether a person is decent or not.
Wow. I think it goes deep. I think it goes really deep. When you say the shopping cart is like what determines your moral character, I don't know if I go that far. But I will say, look, I'm a rep. Plum Street Foodland, Parkersburg, West Virginia, 16 till I was like 19, stand up. So I do have certain feelings about returning your shopping cart. But the point is, I don't know, for me, like I said, if you're a decent human being, you just return it. It doesn't take that much. It really doesn't hurt you that much. Take 10 steps, 15 steps. If you're not lazy, if you're not self-centered or self-absorbed, and so I guess I am saying that I do feel like it reveals a little bit about you. If you just leave your shopping cart there, I think it's ridiculous, man. Take 2 steps and pass it. If not, I think there's a problem with you. That's my feelings.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I know is that it's easy to return your shop.
So there's a problem with you, all right?
Yes. Listen, it's easy to return your shopping cart. It takes very little effort to return your shopping cart. Jeremy, people need to relax about the shopping cart. Relax. RELAX. Do you know that there are, I forget what they're called, the shopping cart, not the shopping cart mafia. Jordan, what are they called on TikTok?
No idea.
There's these people on TikTok. They literally go and they block people in and they keep them from leaving if they don't return their shopping cart, Jeremy.
Oh, I love it.
And the people, and they're super nonviolent. They're like, oh, you forgot to return your shopping cart. I'm sorry, you forgot to return your shopping cart. The people are like, just let me leave. They're like, oh, just return your shopping cart. And it's a funny thing they do.
Brandon, I promise you, I feel like there's a lot of things get worked up over. I feel like we should box those exact same people in and be like, oh, wait a minute, you forgot to wash your hands.
Yes.
Right?
And I will say,
right?
But let me tell you, not washing your hands is a far bigger deal than not putting your shopping cart back. Not putting your shopping cart back does not transmit disease.
It doesn't. Hold up. It doesn't transmit disease, but it does show a little bit about your character. If you have to use bathroom, if you have to get to work, if you have to get to an appointment, I get not returning your shopping cart. But if none of those things apply, I feel like it shows a little bit about you.
My thing is, how do you know if any of those things apply when you're out in the world? You don't know. It's none of your business.
Yeah, we don't know, but you know.
Yes, you know.
Brandon,
we don't know.
Brandon, do you return your shopping cart?
I always.
No, you
don't try to put me on the spot, son. I'm not on trial. I'm not on trial.
How's it go? Doth do protest too much?
I return my shopping cart. Let me tell the world, I return my shopping cart. But I don't think it's that big a deal. In fact, I've returned other people's shopping carts when I see them out because I don't think it's that big a deal. I think people need to relax. The world has gone mad. There are so many things to be upset about. Okay. Get over the shopping cart.
My other question is this. If you're shopping for food, let's say I'm just randomly, let's say you grab some Fruity Pebbles. You go down a few things and you say, you know what? I want some Life cereal. Do you put your Fruity Pebbles back or do you...
Now, see, I think you made a mistake. Life cereal and Fruity Pebbles are typically in about the same place. So you're probably going to put the Fruity Pebbles back.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about putting things back in the right spot after you've taken them.
I agree. What I'm saying is you end up in the laundry detergent aisle and you realize, man, I don't need these Fruity Pebbles, but I do need this laundry detergent. Then do you put the Fruity Pebbles back?
Okay, but you get my point.
Or do you leave the Fruity Pebbles in the laundry detergent aisle?
No, this is where you get on my nerves. You knew what I meant. And then you had to come and put, you always do this. You knew everybody listening right now knew what I meant. Just get to the point of what I meant.
I know what you meant, but I'm telling you, everybody's going to tell you, yeah, put it back. Of course you put it back because you're in the same aisle. You're in the same place. I'm asking when it's inconvenient, do you do it?
Okay, well, that's a little different, but do you put the Fruity... Do you slide the Fruity Pebbles back on the Swiss cheese when you're over in the milk aisle?
Let me ask you a question. Is job security an issue in America?
It shouldn't be right now.
That's right. Job security is an issue. If I go around putting my stuff back where it belongs, how many people are going to be out of a job, Jeremy?
See, I feel like you don't put your grocery cart back. Like you keep
How
talking.
many?
I would be and the more you keep talking, the more I feel like you one of them people I can't trust. And by the way,
I took my stunner shades off. I looked at the camera. I gave my deposition. I was honest.
By the way, Brandon, let's be for real. That's the dumbest thing ever. If I was around back in the 1960s, 70s, or even 60s or 70s, and they're like, yeah, I shook his hand. I looked at him. That's the dumbest. I wish I was back then. Yeah, I'll pay you all your $4 trillion tomorrow. Okay.
I shook his hand. I looked him in the eye.
Firm handshake. Firm
handshakes don't lie, son. Firm handshakes don't lie.
But let us know what you
Jeremy,
got. Okay.
My thing is, I feel like back to the grocery carts. I feel like people are getting out of hand with it. I feel like it's a little bit like littering. People are overboard, just like they get overboard about littering. I heard somebody say they get furious when they see somebody throw a cigarette out the window when somebody's driving. Not going to say anybody's name, Jordan, but they said they get furious when they see somebody throw a cigarette out the window when they're driving. They get furious, and I'm just like, it's not that big a deal. I remember our own dad. He used to get so mad.
I guess I feel like too much personal business coming out here. This was not what this was supposed to be. I
don't even smoke, so you know this is not about me. So I don't even smoke. It's not about me. I'm just saying I don't think it's that big a deal.
You don't throw cigarettes, son. But I remember
I don't throw cigarettes.
I remember a time.
But I remember Dad used to get so mad. He's like, what if somebody has a gas leak? Then it could cause an explosion. I'm like, there are way too many variables. That would never happen. Never happen.
Brandon, let's be for real. Do you have a story about high school where our middle brother, who was in between us, had to reap the repercussions?
Hey, listen.
I'm just asking. If you don't, you don't. But if you do, you do.
I'll tell a story. Look, I'm gonna be real. This is confessions. I'll keep it real. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I said, my chick on the side said she got one on the way.
These are my confessions.
Listen, man, I throw, and I don't know. But listen, so I feel like littering, there are two different kinds of littering. Did you litter in the grass? Did you litter in the grass?
We should stop.
Or did you or did you litter on the litter? And what do I mean, did you litter on the litter? What I mean by did you litter on the litter is, what do you think roads are? Roads aren't natural. Roads aren't supposed to be there. Roads aren't beautiful. So did I litter on the grass, which is beautiful and natural and should be there? No, I don't do that. But have I, in the past, when I was young and immature, cleaned out my car when I had lots of people who rode with me all the time and left their trash in my Hyundai Elantra?
All I hear is a bunch of excuses.
And I pulled that trash out and I left it underneath my car where no one could see it. No one, I thought, could see it. And I pulled out and minded my own business with a clean car and no litter in the grass. Just on the litter on top of litter.
But somebody did
and
see
Josh,
it. But somebody did see it.
Josh Collins, I believe it was Josh Collins, saw it and he asked my brother Mike about it. He was like, man, I always see He was like, I always see your brother, man. He's always cleaning out his car, leaving a pile of trash. And I got to be real, man. It was a humbling moment. Moment.
Don't try to water it down. Where was the pile of trash?
It was under my car on top of a road, not the grass, not the trees, not with the animals.
In the middle of the parking lot.
In a parking lot. In a parking lot. I was like 16. What did I know? I was immature. I was a child.
I love the justification. You can justify anything. Look.
I was a child, man. Things have changed. I don't do that anymore. But when I was a child, I understood the difference. And I just made, I made a choice.
Okay.
I made a choice. I'm not proud of it, but I made a choice.
And now you don't return cards. It all comes full circle.
I return cards,
It all comes full circle.
I return my card. I just don't think it's a big deal if you don't, but I return mine.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what he got. That's what he got. That's what he say, at least. Ladies, you can decipher and filter out.
Why are you bringing the ladies into it? Why the ladies into it?
Because the dudes don't care. Okay, ladies, you can filter out. Dudes are like, yo, no. You said concrete, something man-made. Yeah, no, I get that. So that's all what it is.
That's what we got. That's what the RVK got on pop culture. The first installation of our first show, RVK's first pop culture only show. There you go. Get at your boys.